My counsel and I have lost faith in my counsel's advice. No longer trust him because he has lied to me about my cases, details
All right,
of
let
my
me stop
cases.
you right there, Mr. Solis.
This hearing starts with a competency report, but the real issue explodes fast. The defendant says he doesn't trust his own lawyer, and the judge makes one thing clear: court isn't therapy, it's deadlines and consequences.
Judge, I had Mr. Solis evaluated. Dr. Scott came back with his report.
Is it Scott or Scott?
SKOP.
All right, I don't know why somebody wrote in here Dr. Scott. So, Dr. Scott, yes.
And so, Judge, he's, according to Dr. Scott, is ready to go to trial. Problem is, he doesn't trust my counsel.
All right, then he needs to hire an attorney.
And to that, I've been trying to work with him. He's got some ideas that he thinks may be conducive to that. I talked with the state about taking care of his misdemeanors today, so he can post bonds on the 2 felonies, get out, and then retain counsel. So we could take care of the misdemeanors today. He knows that it'll be convictions. He knows that it's.
I have no jurisdiction on the misdemeanor. They're not in my purview. I'm just concerned about the felonies that's on the court's docket. And I am not, Mr. Solis.
My client wants to read it, so she can read it. Oh, sorry, Judge.
Yes.
He has something written. I thought he wanted you to read it, but I guess he wants to read it.
See, I've lost faith. I've lost faith in my counsel and no longer trust his advice. He's lied to me repeatedly about my cases, details of my cases, who he's spoken with.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
My counsel and I have lost faith in my counsel's advice. No longer trust him because he has lied to me about my cases, details
All right,
of
let
my
me stop you
cases.
right there, Mr. Solis. Mr. Solis?
Yes. Now, if
Mr. Solis,
Yes.
let me tell you something right here now. Number one, sometimes I've been a defense attorney, I've been a prosecutor. Sometimes people don't want to hear what their defense attorney wants to say to them because they want what they want. And if their defense attorney can't get it from the state, no, you may not. If the defense attorney doesn't get what their client wants from the state, then somehow it's the defense attorney's fault. What I can tell you from being an attorney, when people have cancer and go see a doctor, nobody blames the doctor that the fact that they got cancer. But what I've experienced in my lifetime is that when somebody has criminal charges pending, they usually blame the defense attorney.
Absolutely.
What I can tell you in this court is I require not much. What I require is that people are kind to each other, that people treat everybody with respect, even if they don't like the person. As my grandmother would say, everybody's here to do a job, not necessarily be friends.
Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Well put. May I?
Yeah,
if I may,
here's
please?
the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
That I require that the state give an offer to the defense.
Understood.
I require that the defense have all the discovery. Defense, do you have all the discovery in this case?
I believe we do. There is on the case that's set, well, that is or isn't set today. There's a witness I would like to interview.
All right. So has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And the witness who's listed that you want to interview, is it a witness that's in a police report?
Yes, it is.
All right. So, Ms. Ferguson, how much time do you need to get in touch with this witness?
I reached out to her attorney. I have to hear back from the attorney just to make sure that she's not represented by counsel anymore. And then I have to try and locate her because she's out. Meaning.
All right. So, Ms. Ferguson, on Mr. Solis, I need a 3-week reset. That will be your plea deadline date. After that, the court will not consider any plea bargain agreements. If you wish to plea open to the court, then you have to plea open to the court. If you want to hire an attorney, you're more than welcome to hire an attorney, but the court is not excusing this attorney from your
If I
case.
may, you made a great point, wonderful point, when you said that you must treat everybody with respect and so forth and so on. And I don't deny him that he is probably a good lawyer, a wonderful lawyer. But the fact remains that he does not believe in me. And I need somebody that believes in me so that I may move forward to face a fair trial. See, and which I was getting to, because it's denying me my basic constitutional rights, due process and equal protection, violations of amendments 5, 6, 14 to the Constitution of the United States, Articles 1, Sections 10, 19, 29, the Constitution of the United States of Texas, and Articles 1.05 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. That's why I was begging the court for appointment of new counsel.
No,
on
you're
my
not getting
cases.
appointed a new attorney. What's going to end up happening if you want another attorney, you need to hire one.
Absolutely.
All
And
right.
I'll try that if I'm able to get out. But that's why I wanted to take care of my misdemeanors, because I have 5.
Well, here's the thing. If you're not able to hire another attorney, this is the attorney who will be representing you.
Even in trial.
Yes.
And Judge, I just renew that I don't think we can effectively communicate because
Oh,
he
sure
does
you
not
can.
trust my advice.
Here's the thing.
He doesn't believe when I tell him what the law is, he doesn't believe me.
You can communicate, and guess what? If whether or not somebody believes that the law is the law, that's completely up to that person. If he wants to go to trial, believing that what he's charged with is not an offense, or believing that there are certain defenses that are not available for the offense he's charged with, or whatever it may be, that's completely up to him. All you can do is tell him,
But if
Dr. Scott has said that he's competent, and people with all this thing about, I want somebody to believe in me, that's for record producers.
This is the legal line. Competency means you understand the case and can work with counsel, even if you don't like the advice. The judge sets a plea deadline, and after that, it's trial. Should courts ever swap attorneys just for lack of belief?
Like, I believe you're a great singer.
There now exists an antagonistic relationship between my attorney.
No, it's not antagonistic. No.
You're not the attorney and or.
Okay, so here's the thing. I want you to listen to me clearly, okay? Dr. Scott has said you're competent, correct?
Absolutely.
Do you know what's going on with your case? All right. You know that this person here is your attorney, Mr. Charles? That's a yes or no. You know he's your attorney, yes or
Yes.
no? All right. So this is what's going to happen. We're coming back. I've given you a plea deadline date. On that date, either you're going to accept it or reject it. If you reject it, what's going to end up happening is you're going to jury trial, and the court will not consider any plea bargain agreements without good cause. If you decide you want a jury trial, you are either going to jury trial with Mr. Charles, or you're going to jury trial with whatever attorney that you hired. You understand?
Understood.
These cases are not, I need someone who believes in me. This is not where you're on American Idol or Star Search, where you need somebody to believe in your voice. This is a case, the facts are the facts. You understand?
Mhm.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Court is calling 2023 CR 2279, State of Texas versus Roger Nick Jones. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Lindsay Shaw,
Defense?
Angela Blake.
Are you Ms. Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Jones, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jones, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 1 gram or 4 grams? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just ask that you follow the plea bargain, Judge.
All right. In the police report, it mentions other warrants, a possession less than a gram in a theft case. Are those out-of-county warrants?
Those are within Bexar County. Those both been resolved. The felony was dismissed. The misdemeanor was also dismissed.
All right. Do you have any children?
I have 3 children, Your Honor.
What are their ages?
11, 8, and 3 years old.
And where are they?
They are currently with a family placement because I'm currently doing services to receive them back due to the charge that I received.
And so what's your drug of choice?
I currently don't have a drug of choice.
Well, I mean, this was found in your bra. Why do you have meth in your bra?
Yeah, I've been sober. I did have it, but I went to Alpha Home. I did inpatient treatment. And so I have not been, but I did have it and I used to use it, but
And when were you released from inpatient treatment and alcohol?
March 30th. And I'm still doing outpatient for my CPS. For my CPS caseworker, I'm still doing outpatient classes and programs. But I was probably going to be going back to complete 28 more days, just so it looks better in CPS in children's court.
Who's your CPS attorney?
Miss Mance.
And who are you living with now?
I live with my mother right now.
Are you employed?
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
Wendy's.
You know, I don't know if I should say it or not. Wendy's burgers, I never could get used to the square. And
That's how they pat them out before we freeze them, because you have to pat them out like that, and they have like a little square thing that you put on it to make them like that. I don't know.
So what happens to the rest of the meat? Do y'all just join it with other?
The rest of the meat, they cook it and they put it in the chili.
Oh, okay. I remember when Wendy's first came to Louisiana, and that was a lot of money, right? So we go to Wendy's because we're like, can't go to Mr. Swift's, which was the best burger place, even though it was in Grand Cane, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know why we thought McDonald's tasted good, but we go to Wendy's, we're spending our last little money on Wendy's. And I'm telling you, the fact that they boil their burger. Do y'all still boil the burger?
No,
Do you keep it?
no, they don't boil them anymore. They freeze them and then we take them out and put them on the grill. And then afterwards, if the meat is still in good condition, chop them up and they put them in the chili to where it can be reused instead of throwing it away.
The only thing that I've ever really liked from Wendy's was their spicy chicken sandwich and their chocolate frosty or whatever it's called.
Those are literally both my favorites.
Although the chicken sandwich, I don't even do that anymore. I have bad memories of going on a ride after having eaten that. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Proof of employment within 15 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. How far did you go in school?
I'm still in school now. I'm enrolled in Penn Foster, but I'm about to stop doing that to go.
All right, just 1 second. Everyone, you need to whisper and do not talk in that jury box if you're behind the court reporter.
But I currently just stopped my classes through Penn Foster so I can enroll in a program because my counselor at Alpha Home, she gave me a referral to where I can do GED classes and start my college classes through SAC. So that's what I'm about to be doing.
Okay. There's to be regular UAs.
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, I'm gonna need you to coordinate with CPS because I'm gonna want treatment for her, but I need proof that you've completed Alpha Home. So was that inpatient?
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm going to request inpatient treatment with Alpha Home. But I'll note that she's already completed it, but you're going to have to provide proof to probation. Okay.
Okay.
Are you doing any sober meetings?
I do that. That's why I'm still doing the outpatient with Alpha Home. I'm no longer there because my mom, I take care of my mom as well. So I've been doing the outpatient, but I still meet with my counselor there. I still meet with my sponsor. I go to the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the Friday meetings every week.
All right. So probation, she needs to provide proof to you that she's completed the inpatient. If she's completed the inpatient, then we're going to require her to continue with outpatient treatment through Alpha Home. We're going to do field visits 1 time per month. And probation, if you want to count the field visits as reporting, you can count it as reporting. And if you want to coordinate with CPS to make sure that they're doing visits, and CPS does them, then those can count. CPS compliance. 300 hours of community service restitution. That will be satisfied once you've completed parenting classes in your GED. So in order to complete your 300 hours community service restitution, you need to complete the GED courses and your parenting courses, and probation that can be through CPS. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Your Honor, did the court assess a fine? We would just ask that if the court.
No, I
Okay.
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, don't reach through. You can't do that. You're just asking for trouble by doing that. Oh, just come around. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
I'm 26.
All right, you're 26. You have 3 children.
Mhm.
These 3 children are 100% dependent upon you. So,
And only me.
and only you. So if you don't do what's required of you, what's going to end up happening is CPS is going to terminate your rights, and they're going to end up who knows where with who knows who. I've done plenty of CPS cases, and what I can tell you is this. And you can take it and use it or not use it. Do not get involved in any relationships until your children are of age. And let me just tell you why I say that. Yes, this could be a hallmark moment where you meet some guy who's working at Wendy's who comes in, and next thing you know, he's a corporate CEO. But that really only happens in Hallmark. Or it can turn out to be a Lifetime movie. I like children. I think children are great. But when you have children, they're suitcases. Think of them as suitcases.
Yeah.
The 11-year-old is a suitcase. It's the 8-year-old, the 3-year-old. And I'm not talking about carry-on. They're checked baggage.
Mhm.
And then you're on probation. That's another suitcase. So any guy or partner you get with, you need to make sure that they're okay carrying those suitcases. And if they're not okay, you shouldn't be with them.
I'm really just focused on myself.
You should.
Relationship is like, it's like the last thing in my
Thank you.
life. Like, I'm really focused on my growth and what I need to do for myself and my kids. Because I don't want to just have a job. I want a career. I want to build stability. So when I'm gone, my kids have something. Like, I don't want to just be that parent that their kids can't learn anything from. Because I was a young mom, but still, that's no excuse.
Right. I want you to remember what you said to me. So when you come back here, I expect all of that to be true.
Okay.
As my mother, her teacher would always tell them, don't end up with some joker. And my teacher in high school, Mr. Reed, would always tell us, don't end up with a joker. So don't end up with a joker. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Probation. We'll go over conditions with you.
Outcome: the court refuses to replace counsel, confirms competency, and sets a firm plea deadline. Accept the offer or go to jury trial with current counsel or privately hired counsel. In the second case, the defendant receives 3 years deferred adjudication with strict reporting, treatment proof, CPS coordination, and community service. If you want more real courtroom breakdowns, like, share, comment, and subscribe.